life is that you have your own definition of womanhood. Nobody can tell you. I think friends who are on a similar journey of self-discovery can encourage your best self, but nobody knows the kind of woman you need to be.
I think womanhood is like, there's definitely like a nurturing part of it for me, like whether not just with my children, but also with friendships, you know, like I think when I think about my female friendships, there's a lot of nurturing involved and people supporting each other.
Womanhood means to me the same thing feminist means to me, which is choice. It's about having a choice, whether you want to be a stay-at-home mom, not a mom, a professional and a mom, just a professional, an artist. It means choice. It means doing whatever you want to do, only because men have been doing that forever.
The ability to express myself, the ability to just really feel my womanhood and sisterhood is definitely a huge one. I think the way we relate to each other as women is beautiful. I think that sometimes you don't get that, or it's not been my experience in seeing male friends or relatives have that same freedom, even though it sometimes comes with challenges. But I think our ability to feel, our ability to be us, it's definitely, I think, something that I embrace and I enjoy about being a woman.
Well, honestly, being a mom, it has been very positive and very hard and very challenging, but it pushed me to, I don't know how to explain it. It really pushed me to open up myself. I wasn't a very sensitive person. I actually think it makes me even better at my job. I wasn't as I'm not touchy-feely, but like when you have kids and they're crawling all over you and you love them so much, you just give it back. So I think it really opened up my heart in a way that was very closed off and guarded before being a parent.
So I think expand your friendships and your sisterhood as much as you can. And if you click with someone, really cherish it and strengthen that friendship for years to come. But at the end of the day, the true people that want to stay in your life will stay in your life regardless.
You know, when you're younger, it's hard to see it at the time, but I think it takes a long time to understand your own worth. And I think that myself along with most women that I know were in relationships that didn't really represent that they understood their full worth, right? Like we accept treatment that may not be great because we don't realize that there's potential for more or we're worth more. So I've definitely had a lot of those experiences where wasn't necessarily like treated the best, and I didn't really realize that anything was wrong with that until I did, and then I got out of that situation.
I think just finding people who love you, who are for you, that would make it a little bit easier. But I think the most important part is to believe in yourself and to trust yourself even when nobody else does.
I would say do all the things, take all the jobs. Make sure you wait tables and bartend somewhere. You're going to meet all the types of people. Learn how to connect with all of the people, because when you're in marketing and communications and even PR, I don't know, PR to me is kind of boring, but the marketing side of it is you really need to know how to connect on a personal level. And when you're working for tips, you are connecting on a personal level, and you learn to change based on the energy that they're giving you. And I honestly think that you do all the different jobs and make sure you wait tables at one point.
When you enter any field, any career, I think you need to start out really ambitious. You need to like be thinking about like, what do you want this to look like in 5 years? It doesn't have to, you don't have to go in that direction, but to have something in mind can really help motivate you to do really well, or honestly just to even keep things exciting. It's not even just about being successful. I think like challenging yourself, it gives you something to sink your teeth into. It gives you something to keep you engaged with. So I think that's really important. Find something you want to do, think about, you know, what you want it to look like in the future, so you have kind of like a challenge for yourself.
Womanhood and sisterhood is being able to connect through stories and connect through experiences, whether that's happening to you or people are around you. And I feel like the reason why girls talk a lot is because they're able to connect through those stories. So I feel like we talk about things for purpose. It's never just like, oh, we're gossiping. Yes, that it might be a piece of it, and people, like a lot of girls might, but I think it's a misunderstanding that sometimes when we do talk about those things, it really has to do with a connection to a piece of the story. And I feel like that's why a lot of those things get brought up.
And I think the more common thing is womanhood, even through different experiences. And when you get to learn things that are helpful and unlearn the things that are not helpful, and people are on that continue like search, I think that makes it really beautiful. So that's how I see family.
Embrace, don't reject, don't get caught up in your head. When they say run like a girl, run as fast as you can. I know you won't believe me, but nobody can tell you you are. Keep swimming out and keep the Keep your eye on that